Okay, I think I'm live. I've only done this one other time, and Yusuf was with me, so I'm still trying to figure this out. It's not fitting in my tripod because I have to orient my phone a certain way. So I'm going to wait for anybody to jump on before I get anything started. I see Papa Bear. Hey, buddy. Coffee and Leaf. I see you, buddy. Thank you. We'll give it a little while longer and let some more people join in, I hope. Brandywine Valley Piper's on. Good to see you, buddy. Can everybody hear me okay? Coffee and Leaf. Can y'all hear me? Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. A little nervous about doing a live. Like I said, me and Yusuf did one a long time ago when he was staying with me, but I haven't done one since then. David G in the house. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Give it a little while longer, see if we can get some more people to join in on this. I'm hoping my tablet cooperates. So we got one of them spinny wheel things. Y'all forgive me sometimes. I can't remember everybody's first name. My memory's horrible when it comes to. I know faces, but sometimes I can't remember names. So y'all just forgive me. Is this angle okay? I said earlier I couldn't use my tripod because you have to have it in a certain way. And I just want to make sure this angle's okay. We had quite a few people put in for this. Let me find my notepad real quick. See, the Rambling Piper's on. Good to see you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pipe Philosophy. Hey, buddy. So we had, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope this goes well. See, I'm scratching my nose right now. I do need a tissue, though. This time of year with the weather changing, hot, cold, and all that, my nose is dripping. Let's see. The Rambling Piper, Big Money Mike. Hey, buddy. Hadn't seen you in a while. You got to get back on here and do some more videos. Northeast Sig. Hey, buddy. Glad you're here. Okay. I counted this and I automatically lost my count. One. So we had 33 entries in this gall. So what we'll do here in a minute, get some. Didn't know they made that. Appreciate it, David G. Had no idea they made menthol snuff. I've never tried the snuff before. I had a, let's see, a great grandmother I can remember visiting, and she always had an old can of snuff. I can't remember what it was because I was too young, but she loved that snuff. She didn't sniff it, she put it down in her lip or something, but she absolutely loved it. Red Bull is a good one. Whoo, I can't handle Red Bull. I try some of them energy drinks. They make me go crazy. I'll give it to about, let's go to about, I'm going to go to about 8 minutes. And I'll try to tell some stories. And if y'all have any questions for me, please ask. Because, like I said, I've not done this before very much. And I'm going to try, I don't know what to do really, other than answer your questions and do a gall and maybe tell some stories. Amy Connor, or is that Amit? I'm sorry, I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. Amit Connor, hey buddy, or I'm glad you're here. CJC775, do you smoke in the car? No, buddy, I don't. I'm not talented enough. I don't have the skills to be able to smoke and go down the road. I can do a lot of things, which is weird because I I can listen to a radio and I can type on a computer going down the road, or MDTs in our cars, patrol cars, and multitask, watch traffic, that kind of stuff while I'm going down the road. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to smoke a pipe, which my wife would kill me anyway. So Dad's doing okay. Just a little worried. Hopefully he'll get to see the cardiologist this week. I think it only 25% of the front of his heart's working right now. They're hoping maybe with some medication that'll hopefully it'll help heal itself, but there's no guarantee. And my dad is very, very active, and it's going to be really hard for him to slow down, which I'm a little concerned about because he can be stubborn sometimes. And I just want him to slow down a little bit, not asking him to stop. But that's kind of where we're at right now until he gets back to the doctor. They sent him home with a outside, it's a vest, but it's a pacemaker or something, defibrillator, pacemaker, I'm not sure. But if it detects something, it'll shock him. And half serious, I appreciate it, girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the prayers we do. We really appreciate it, because I've always said there's power in prayer, and I've seen it. I've seen it a whole lot. I had cancer when I was 16 years old, lymphoma, and that there's power in prayer. He healed me. He's got me here for a reason. I don't know what that reason is really. I got to figure that part out or get him to tell me, but I'm grateful for it. He's got me through many times I should have been killed, and 2 real close calls I should have been killed. So Yeah, thank you for the prayers. Yeah, he is tough as nails. One of the toughest guys I know. I don't know how he does it. I think he's a lot tougher than I am. Yeah, uh, Mike, I wish them blood clots would go away, buddy. I don't I don't know what you do about them. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I sure wish they would go away. I don't know a whole lot about them, but don't they make you swell? And of course, they could, I guess, break off and cause problems. But yeah, definitely in my prayers. Um, oh, there's Carrie. Thank you, thank you. I like this hat. This is gray. All right, brown. I'm sorry, this is brown. I want a gray one. I'm gonna try to get me a gray one too, depending on what I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? You got to style like ladies sometimes have purses that go with different outfits. I need hats that go with different outfits. Sure, I've had them 3 years. Golly, how 3 years you've had them blood clots? That is crazy. Yeah, Papa Bear, he was lucky. He was. I'm glad she got you to the hospital because he lives way out in the county, but we have really good volunteer county fire personnel where I live. They're highly trained. They get a lot of funding from our county commissioners. 18 flat caps. Wow, leaf and briar. That's awesome, buddy. This one's growing on me. I didn't know how it would work. My wife actually really likes it, which kind of shocked me. Um, let's see. This I wear this is large, extra large, is what I got, and I got this off Poshmark, and I think I only paid like $10 for it. And it's a Joseph A. Banks. What's a Gorin hat? Tess, I don't know what a Gorin hat is. Thanks, I appreciate it. I like it. But she really likes. She said I like it better than your cowboy hats, which I'm partial to my cowboy hats. I only started wearing a cowboy hat a year or two ago, and my wife don't like it, but I like them. Joseph A. Bank shirt. Yeah, they make good stuff. Weaver of Ireland have a nice one. Gotten 3 from them, black, brown, and gray. Okay, okay. Good to know. I'm still looking. There's a couple I got my eye on Poshmark right now, in the gray, but I've got to look closer at the maker. But XX large was most comfortable. Okay. That just means you got a lot of brains up there. That's all that means. So, Tyler has a stunning brown one as well. Okay. All right, Carrie. So I'm smoking out of my special occasion claw pipe made by, I think this is Ben Wiley. It's a really nice pipe. I got it brand new off of Poshmark, if you can believe that. That's a clothing place. But it was unsmoked when I got it, and I've only smoked a few times. I smoke it on special occasion. And usually when I smoke on special occasion, I smoke that 8 State Burley by Cornell and Deal. It's really good stuff and obviously hard to get, and I am almost out of what I've got. I'm down to probably 2 to 3 bowls left. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Mike. It is a pretty pipe. So I am going to the Muletown Pipe Show this year. This will be my first ever pipe show. I was going to go last year. I said I was going to go, and last minute I decided not to go. And then I saw everybody's video on how it was a great show. I am going this year. I am lucky because it's only an hour and a half away from me up into Tennessee. I know there's a lot of people that's got to come a lot further than I do, but I'm definitely going to go on Saturday. I don't know if I'll go Friday or Sunday, not, but I'm going to go on Friday. And if we can meet up, I'm wanting to. I talked to or I emailed Captain Burley Slice Dakota and seeing how we can coordinate maybe meeting up with whoever's going. Saturday, Friday, or Sunday, whichever day. Saturday is probably a better day for me, but if it's not for everybody else, I'll try to make arrangements to go on another day. 16-hour drive. Yeah, I don't know. But worth it. Okay. When I kind of looked for hotels around there wasn't a whole lot of options for hotels, which I'm assuming this is a small town. I've never been there before. Ashland, Kentucky, a bit of a distance. Yes, sir, Mike. That is a distance. I guess I could take my camper. I didn't really think to look for campsites. It never crossed my mind. That is an excellent idea, David. I think I may do that now when we get off this live. I'm going to see where there's some camping spots up there because I would like to spend more than just one day up there. I hear they've got a really nice bar too, and I like my bourbon, so. Originally from Dakota's neck of the woods. Okay. Yeah. I see I got some trolls in here on the posts. Definitely people I don't recognize asking or making silly comments. Luckily, they don't bother me. I deal with a whole lot worse out there. Camping in the parking lot of the Vegas show. I would love to do that trip. That's too far for me. I'd have to fly there for sure. Unfortunately, funding would not allow that. One of these days, maybe when I retire, I'll do it. Well, I guess this may be all we're going to get on here. Yeah, now 3-hour drive, I'd definitely go if it was only 3 hours. I honestly don't know how long it would take me to get there. I've never really even looked it up. Yeah, Mike, I'm excited. Especially, I watched the after party last night with Captain Burley Slice, Dakota, Walt, Captain Kirk, Carolina Kirk, Hunter, the Pipe Hunter, and Chris. And that's the first after party live I had been on. And it was fun, but there seems to be quite a few people going to this pipe show. And it was brought up, and they've got some connections that we might even get a custom pipe made for this show. So I'm really excited about that. I don't know exactly, they were talking about putting something on there like Mealtime Pipe Show TCP. or YTPC YouTube Pipe Community 2026, or YouTube Pipe Community Legends, Muletown, a bunch of different things. But they're going to try to look into that, which is really cool. I'd love a custom pipe from either Missouri Meerschaum or Bones Pipes, or it would be cool smoking some shepherd's pie in my 7 Alley 316 KS. Okay, drinking some Wild Turkey 101. Awesome. Yeah, I said earlier I'm smoking some of that 8 State Burley and some High West whiskey, and it's really good. Preparing dinner. All right, what you eating, Carrie? Got the night off. Okay, I get that. Okay, coffee, meat, and cheese tray. Okay, sound like you got a good wife there. Ghost Cobb and Greg probably be at the pipe show. Okay. I'm going to do a video later on when it gets a little closer, which we're not too far out. It's actually my birthday weekend, so it's kind of a birthday present to go. Cheesy chicken broccoli rice with bacon crumbles. Yum. You mind mailing me some of that? I don't know how it tastes when it gets here, but if you can mail that, that'd be great. Elizabeth Beth Connolly, hello. Good to see you. Glad you're here. This is my first show. Yes, I have not been to one. I had the opportunity last year and I pulled out at the last second. I regret it now. Captain Burley Slice reporting for duty. He's in. Awesome. Thank you, Dakota, for being here. Well, we're in 22 minutes. Y'all are probably ready for me to spin the wheel. Postmaster asking 20 questions before mailing things. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, just let me mail something, you know. The Simple Georgian's in. Okay. He just had some Southwest chicken, some quesadilla, and a pack of cheese crackers with a Coke while riding. Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, do y'all want to keep talking, or would y'all rather do the gaw and we can talk afterwards? Doesn't matter to me. I know people are probably anxious. I didn't really know when to do this live. I don't know what the best time is for everybody, if it's later at night or earlier, which I guess I kind of did this in the middle of everybody eating dinner. Probably wasn't a good idea. Oh, where's my tamper? So I'm going to show off real quick the prizes again. And like I said, we're going to have 3 spins on 3 different wheels. And the first wheel will spin for the first place prize has everybody on it. Everybody that did a VR and a comment and commenters and all that for the first spin. And then we'll have another spin for people that did VRs. And then we'll have a third spin for, well, let me see what I did over here, sorry. Y'all have to forgive me too, this stupid app does commercials in between the spins. If I can turn that off. So we got for the first play, or for the whoever's in the first place got everybody. And then I got one on there for everybody that did a comment, and then one in there for everybody that did videos, VRs. Oh, everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl. See, I mean, y'all may have to revoke my man card. I don't care for sports. I don't watch sports. I like being out in my shop, in my garage, woodworking, doing different things. The only time I really watch sports is I will watch the Alabama-Auburn football game, because down here in the South, that is a huge game. And then if Alabama's in the national championship or the playoffs or something, I'll watch that. That's about the extent of my sports. So you can't call me a true sports fan. But yeah, you may have to revoke my man card for that. I don't know. I've never been that way. My dad's not that way either. I guess it's inherited. I don't know. I may have packed that too loose. All right, let me show off the prizes again. The first place winner out of everybody spin will get to have their pick. So here is a bundle package. Justin Campbell. Howdy new to the channel. Nice to find somebody that makes pipe content. Well, hey, buddy, welcome aboard. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier we can get on here. There's tons of people that presenters in the YouTube pipe community. Just tons of folks. So yeah, I'm glad you're here. So this is the bundle for one of them. This is made out of a whiskey stave. It's a bottle opener. It's got magnets on the back to go in your refrigerator. And if y'all don't know what a whiskey stave is, a bourbon whiskey barrel is made up of individual white oak pieces, and it's held together by a band. And then the whiskey or bourbon is stored in there for years, and it gets some of the flavoring out of the wood and different things. So so this is a whiskey barrel, basically, a piece of it. So there's that. Like I said, I made some pipe holders. I can't guarantee they're going to fit your pipe, because without having your pipe in my hand and custom making them, I can't get it perfect. So I'm hoping out of all of this that it'll fit maybe one of your pipes. If not, give it to a buddy that smokes pipes. Maybe it'll fit one of theirs. That's whiskey stave also. Another whiskey stave. and another whiskey stave. So this bundle right here is going to have 3 pipe holders and a bottle opener. So that's one prize right there. On the back of this, like I said, you could stick this on your refrigerator or filing cabinet or wherever you might want to magnetize this to and let it sit there. If you feel like this magnet's not strong enough, you can go, I don't know if everybody has a Harbor Freight where they live, but they sell these magnets really cheap. You can move, it's only held in by a screw. You can move it up here and put one down here, or move this down here and put one up here, and it won't move at all. But I tested this, and it seemed to work pretty good. So that'll be a pick for somebody. The next prize bundle is the tobacco tray that Papa Bear just showed off in his recent video. He's got one of these. It's just basically a big, and this is walnut wood. This darker wood's walnut. So you can carry all your stuff out to where you're going. You know, you can put everything on here you need to. If you want to pack your pipe on it, you can take this and it'll dump the tobacco back in your jar or whatever, so you don't lose any of it. And it's going to come with a walnut bottle opener. This is a little bit different design. There is not a screw right here because when I made the hole, I could not get a screw in right there because it took too much material. However, it is solid. It should not come off or have a problem. But it's made out of a whiskey stave. It has magnets too. And then also 3 pipe holders that hopefully would fit one of your pipes, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. See if they don't fit, give them to a buddy that has a pipe. And, you know, I might be able to make some more and try to figure it out. So that's another bundle. And then the last bundle are 2 pipes. Now, I did a video about this one pipe I ordered that I was super disappointed in off Etsy. That looks like it would go with a doll or something. There's that tiny little old pipe that you might get 1 or 2 puffs out of. It has got some gorgeous wood, which is not coming in too good on camera. It is a beautiful pipe, but it is tiny. It's a good pocket pipe to take to work, I guess, for a quick smoke. But I don't know. So the mystery pipe I was telling you about is a very pretty pipe. It also is not a big pipe. I would probably say this is another pocket pipe for a quicker smoke, but it is beautiful as well. So there's this pipe right here. It's got some beautiful grain in it. It's really pretty. It's a quick smoke. I'm a big bowl guy. When I smoke my pipes, I want a big bowl. But these 2 pipes together will be, you know, another bundle. So we'll see. I try not to overdo myself. I really enjoy woodworking. I can't do a whole lot, but I can do some stuff. I wish I had taken a picture or a video. I built a small little whiskey stave bench, bathroom bench for my wife, so she can sit on it while I'm doing her makeup and stuff in front of the mirror. It's made entirely out of whiskey staves, and it is cool. I am really proud of it. I'll have to do a picture in one of my videos and show y'all, but I really like it. I make stuff. I can't even remember what I've made, but I'm not super great at it. I screw things up more than more than they come out great, and I have to go back and fix things a lot. But I'm learning, so. And I am a fast smoker. Yusuf said I'm one of the fastest smokers he's ever seen. Me and Lord, I forgot his handle. It'll come to me. Another buddy he stayed with for a very long time, and I cannot. He sent me stuff, and I'm terrible with my memory. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot remember. It'll come to me in this thing. All right, we're at 35 minutes. I didn't even realize I was on that long. Montana Piper, hey buddy. Justin Campbell. Okay. All right. Some of these people in here I've not recognized before, but I appreciate y'all being here. All right, so this is going to be everybody is in the wheel. Everybody that did a VR, everybody that commented is lumped all into one thing for the first place winner. Yeah, they do tell a story. And obviously, when y'all get these prizes, they ain't going to be perfect. So there's going to be some flaws in them. Don't think they'll be perfect. Just found me tonight. Awesome. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you, Leaf and Briar, but I need to go back and double check because I feel like I subscribed to you recently. I was looking on my pad over there to see. I don't remember. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to bring this wheel up. So once again, once I spin this wheel, an ad may pop up. I apologize. I can't get around that. Yeah, character. Yeah. Definitely not factory made. All right. So here we go. I haven't done this one in a while, so I'm going to bring it around here so we can see this. And we're going to hit spin, and we're going to see what happens. I got to turn around because I can't read it. Rambling Piper is the first place winner. Congratulations to Rambling Piper. All right, let me write this down. Because if I don't write it down right away, I'll mess it up. Rambling Piper, first place. All right. I wanted to give everybody opportunity, those who present, those who just comment. I don't want to leave anybody out. All right, let me go out of this. Yep, there's an ad. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I don't use this iPad much. It's my kids, or it's actually a Galaxy. It's not an iPad. Close. All right, so this is going to be all the people that that did VRs. All right, let me get on to this. This is everybody that did VRs. This will be for second place. Volume down in case an ad pops up. All right, who we got? The Pipe Hunter. The Pipe Hunter is our second place winner. Congratulations. I'm going to write that down. The Pipe Hunter. All right. I will encourage y'all to watch their channels, him and his brother, Captain Burley Slice. And then they have an after party on Saturdays after they, I think, do a podcast. And it is really fun. I actually joined in, I think it was my first time last night, and it was a blast. It was great. So y'all need to jump in on that. All right. So this next one is going to be for people that did comments. This is for third place. So let's bring that up. Pull that around here. I'm going to hit the old spin. All right, let me flip it around. The Bearded Piper. Write that down. Congratulations. Bearded Piper got 3rd place. Awesome. All right, so what I'll need the winners to do is shoot me an email. If you go to my channel, my email is in my channel there. So let's go watch the halftime show. Okay. Great call. Well, I appreciate it. So yeah, email me the winners. Email me that way. I'll give the first place winner his pick. That's the Rambling Piper, and then what's left over, the Pipe Hunter will get to pick, and then the 3rd place winner will get the leftovers. So anyway, well, thank y'all for being part of this live. This didn't go too bad for me. I was a little worried about it. I'm a little scared. I don't know when does the Super Bowl start, so I don't keep y'all mess y'all up. When does it start? $6:30. Okay. What do we got? It's 5:12. Okay. You want to hear a police story? You want to be in the video?
You watching?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Congratulations, guys. All right. You want to be in it? You want to say hi?
I'll say hi. You're so pretty.
You gotta come over here. This is my wife. She wants to say hi. She hadn't been in any of my videos yet.
Takes up the whole screen. I'm sorry.
Go whoop him.
No, no.
My kid won't be in it for some reason.
No, you're not. Yes, I am.
Everybody said hi. They said hello, Miss Saldog.
Hi.
All right, I'll tell a quick one. I'll go ahead. Let me give a viewer slash listener discretion advised. This is a fairly gross story that has to do with a dead body. Are y'all good with that? Okay, there's Tom. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. I get that. Good. Okay. No, I didn't tase it. You can take that now if you need it.
Who won?
I've got 3 winners. I did 3 winners. I had the Rambling Piper, the Pipe Hunter, and the Bearded Piper. What?
The scraper for the cooker.
For the cooker.
The top off.
Look in that drawer. That big drawer over to the left. Yeah, pull that open. Look over to the left. That's where all my stuff is. All right. So I'm going to tell a gross story. It does have to do with a dead body. So if y'all don't want to hear it, y'all may want to mute it. So years ago, back in, let's see, 2002 or 3, I got dispatched to a suicide call, and it's middle of the summer. It was about 100 degrees, 100 plus degrees outside, and we had been looking for a person that had gone missing for a little while, a female. She'd gone missing. So she was a teacher at a high school out in the county. And so one day she decided, and I can't remember the reason why, she decided that, or why we think she decided this. I can't remember if she had a recent death or whatever. Obviously, she wasn't in her right state of mind. She calls a cab, and the cab picks her up, and she tells the cab to take her to one of our big gun stores here where I live. So the cab takes her there, and she goes in and she purchases a handgun, revolver, and some ammunition. Then she asks the cab driver to take her to the high school where she works. Well, me being a cab driver, I would think that wouldn't be a good idea, but he did. So he takes her to this high school. This high school sits off a main highway, and it sits probably 500 yards off this main highway. And then in front of the highway, you've got the highway in front of the school. Across from the school, you've got a cornfield. And it's, I don't know, it's hundreds of acres of a cornfield out there. I was a deputy sheriff back then. I hadn't transferred over to the Huntsville police then. So there was a missing persons report filed on her. Nobody knew what happened to her. A friend that worked at that high school happened to look outside the high school and saw a bunch of buzzards flying in the field. Well, y'all know what that means. Something's dead. So she decided to go walking out in that field, and she came across her friend. And her friend had committed suicide with that gun she had just bought. So basically, the cab driver dropped her off at school. She walked that 500 yards across the highway, went out in the cornfield, and used that revolver to kill herself. This had been about a week. And the temperatures, like I said, had been 100 degrees plus for this whole week. Obviously, we were called. I get to the scene. Another deputy gets there. I'm a rookie at the time, so the rookies get the crap jobs. So I walk out in that field where she's at and find her. Well, at one point in time, she was a white lady. She had turned completely black, and her skin was moving. It was like literally her skin, if you looked at her skin, it was moving around everywhere. And come to find out, the reason her skin was moving is the maggots were crawling around under her skin. Yeah. They had eaten her eyes out. There was maggots pouring out of her eyes. And she just looked, mummified almost. She just sat out there and cooked. So we called the coroner, obviously. The coroner's got to come pick her up. But the coroner needs help loading her into a body bag. I've got moisture in my pipe. So once again, me being the rookie deputy, I've got to help load this body into a body bag. And mind you, it smelled horrible. I mean, I was almost throwing up. It was horrible. So I grabbed her right arm to pick her up to help get her in the body bag. And her arm came off in my hands. The flesh peeled off and the bone disconnected from the body. Well, needless to say, I did lose it at that point. And I had to step away and throw up. After I did that, I had to go back over there. And we used, I don't know if y'all know what a shovel, if you were at a barn and you, it's a great big old shovel used to spread wood chips and all that for the horse stalls and that stuff. We used 2 big old shovels to shovel this person up and put them in the body bag. Well, needless to say, I had to go home, take a shower, and change my clothes because my clothes smelled like a dead body, like a rotting dead body. It was pretty rough. That's one of the worst bodies I've had to deal with. I've dealt with a lot of them, and there's some more gross ones, but that's probably the worst one I had to deal with that I will remember to the day I die. But yeah, I've got some more good dead body stories. I just didn't know how people would react to them. It's reality, but not everybody wants to hear that. Well, we're coming up close to an hour. I won't keep y'all very much longer. I do appreciate each and every one of you being on here. This is a great community. I'm finding new people all the time. So weird thing is I did this for my 300th subscriber, giveaway. In between 2 weeks of doing this, I am now over 400 subscribers. I don't know what happened. So guess what? I'm gonna have to prepare for another goal. It's blown my mind that I've got this many subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And I try those of you that present, I try to turn around and subscribe back to you and watch you. I've subscribed to so many right now. If you don't see me posting all the time or very often, it's just because I got so many people to watch and comment to, and I get behind with work and working extra jobs and that kind of stuff. So it's not that I don't care and that I don't watch you. I just sometimes don't have time to watch everybody. But anyway, thank y'all very much for watching and being part of this gall. I'll start preparing for the next one. And until next time, I hope y'all have a good week. Be careful and watch your 6. I'll see you later on. Bye. Well, I said that, guys, and I don't know how to turn the darn thing off. Ain't that funny? See y'all later.